A commemoration of 160 years since the arrival of the first Indian Indentured Labourers in South Africa was held at the 1860 Heritage Centre in Durban on Monday. The ceremony started at the 1860 Commemoration Monument site, where a prayer was held in memory of those who struggled under British rule. The lighting of incense and camphor, as well as the laying of marigold flowers, formed part of the ritual. Among the guests present was KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Sikalala, who said South Africans of Indian descent form an important part of South African heritage and despite differences are part of the collective of one nation.
South Africa belongs to all who live in it, and therefore we're all South Africans. We have also said that quite clearly we must use our heritage to build a common future, building on the past differences. But today we live together. We must ensure that we build a common future where there will be no discrimination in terms of race or in terms of gender, where there will be development for all our people and prosperity.
In his address, Sigalala said Indians who have made South Africa their home have an equal place in the country and form an integral part of its history.
Their first country is South Africa. And therefore they have been impacted upon by values or values that exist in South Africa. And the values that exist in South Africa will come from a variety of groups. Those values will come from Africans, will come from Europeans, and therefore they will emerge as values of the South African society, including the values embraced by the people of Indian origin.
Chairperson of the 1860 Commemoration Council, Seelan Archery, said the events of this day was to draw attention to the history of Indians living in South Africa.
The 16th of November 1860 will always be the most important date in the lives of Indians or South Africans of Indian heritage. It will be the most important date. That's when our history in this particular country starts. And so we need to remember, reflect, respect and pay dignity to them. Fortunately, our parents persevered, went through the struggle during colonialism and later apartheid, but held their dignity. The one thing you and I should be proud of is that they paid particular attention to education. They identified that as the vehicle that will get us out of the grinding poverty, the brutal poverty that they were subjected to.
Finance Director for the 1860 Heritage Centre, Dr. A.V. Mohammed, said the day of commemoration was of great success, with a turnout meeting all expectations.
We are so happy that the turnout was good. It shows there was a need for the South African Indian fusion into celebrating the 160th year. I must place on record my thanks to Tabloid for being here, the other media partners, and also a very big thank you once again, as I said in my official opening remark, that this was possible because of the presence and the support of our Premier, Sikalala. God bless him, God bless the people of KwaZulu-Natal.
Lloyd Govinsamy for Tabloid TV News in Durban.